Hey there. So today we're going to talk about calories burned or energy out. And I want to start you off with the formula first. So calories burned equals BMR plus TEE plus PA plus NEAT. You don't have to know those acronyms quite yet. We're going to go through them today and a video later on this week. So the first one, BMR, stands for basal metabolic rate. And when most people think of calorie burn, they think of workouts, such as how many calories did I burn in that workout. When in actuality, the calories you burn during a workout only make up a small portion of the calories you burn throughout the day. The largest part of calorie expenditure you have in your body, is your metabolism. So, in short, the energy you burn to keep you alive is basically what metabolism means. So, for example, processes like your heart beating to pump blood throughout your body, your lungs expanding and contracting to keep oxygen flowing through your veins, your muscles working to keep your head from falling off your shoulders, and your cells working to repair and replace themselves. So, in the nutrition and exercise world, this is called your basal metabolic rate, or BMR, or other term could be resting metabolic rate, or RMR. The metabolism accounts for about 60 to 70% of the calories you expend throughout the day. So, like I said, a very large portion. This is the major calorie burner of your body. So, pretty sweet, right? Got this built in calorie furnace. But three ways to increase your metabolism. The first one being build muscle. So, muscle is very expensive for the body to maintain. So, your body actually expends about 6 calories per pound of muscle to maintain it, while it only needs 2 calories per pound of fat. So, more muscle equals a higher metabolism. So, that's why lifting weights is so beneficial. So, the more muscle you build, the more calories you're going to burn at rest. High intensity exercise is the next one. HIIT, as it's also called, is very challenging for the body. It creates an oxygen debt, which requires your metabolism to rev up to help your body recover after a hard workout. So this phenomenon is called EPOC, EPOC, or excess post exercise oxygen, excess post exercise oxygen consumption, or something to call it the afterburn. So you've probably heard of if you do a hard workout, you're going to burn more calories post workout than if you did just a moderate intensity workout. That's kind of where this afterburn effect comes in. So the last ones are get pregnant, get a fever, or get sick. These three increase the demands of your body. The body has to mobilize extra resources to account for the demand, which burns more calories. This option, though, is not recommended for the strict purpose of increasing metabolism, so you wouldn't want to constantly get sick or get a fever just so you burn more calories. There's other ways. So we kind of talked about variable number one, which was the BMR. Now let's move on to variable number two, which was the acronym TEE, or the thermal effect of food. So the thermal effect of food is basically the calories you burn digesting the food that you eat. So roughly about 5 to 15 of your daily calorie burn, comes from TEE. Your body expends a significant amount of energy digesting and metabolizing the food that you eat, but the types of food you eat can actually influence this. For example, protein takes the most energy to digest, so roughly about 20 to 30% of your intake. So, for example, this means if you intake 100 calories of protein, it takes about 20 to 30 calories just to digest it. So, carbohydrates take about 5 to 10%. So 5 to 10 calories to digest 100 calories of carbohydrate, and fats come in last at 0 to 3%. So 0 to 3 calories to digest 100 calories of fats. This is one reason why protein is so popular. It takes about twice the amount of energy and calories to digest protein than it takes to digest carbs. This also explains why protein is very important if someone's looking to lose weight. So having our goal of increasing protein a few weeks ago is kind of centered around this, because we're trying to lose weight. Protein is going to help with that because it increases the thermal effect of eating. Simply increasing protein intake a little and decreasing carb intake a little can cause a nice little energy shift, causing your body to burn more calories. So along these lines too, it is important to note the difference in how our body processes whole foods versus processed foods. Research has shown that whole foods require more energy to digest than processed foods, which makes sense in turn because the whole idea of processing involves breaking something down, which in turn makes it easier for the body to digest. So processed food being easier to digest and requiring less calories. Also, we absorb fewer calories when we eat whole foods versus processed foods. So this will get kind of confusing, but here's two things you need to know. So the body is a complex adaptive organism, and we're not going to outsmart it. Opt for whole, minimally processed foods. So check the review below this video, and I'm going to post another video later this week to kind of help make more sense of this process. Thanks.